Hey guys, Krabs here for turn 3 of Japan in Operation Cartwheel. Just a little bit of housekeeping from the last USSR turn. So his techs, he got to roll tech starting last turn, and he got, let's see, improved construct. Oh, not the dice. He is on improved construction stage 1. He hit, let's see, rockets stage 1 and jets. There it is. Okay, so he did that. A infantry, yes, a regular infantry in Spain got Lend-Lease and interdicted, and from that moved his income up to 19. He rolled a 4 for that interdiction, so he's at 19, i.e. wartime now for Russia. And he collected 19. He had 10 banked, so he's going to be up to 29 saved up. So that bear is waking up from hibernation. He's getting going. So we'll go ahead and start with our Japan turn. Excuse all these funky lines. We'll get to that. So let's go ahead and start with our tech rolls. We're going to keep going for improved construction, try and get that up to stage 2, and try and get LRA on the board. And that's a hit on both. I love to see that. So long-range aircraft and improved construction. So we'll be able to roll something else next turn. Start getting started on that. So our buys, we are going to be spending all 19 on a artillery, 2 marines, an infantry, and then 2 militia upgrades. So let's go ahead and get into this funky combat that we're going to be doing. So we're going to go ahead and declare war on China. And by doing so, we're going to change some people's income. So FEC, ANZAC, Great Britain go up by 2 each, France by 1, and the USA goes up 5. So ANZAC goes up 2 to 5, FEC's going up 2 to 7, USA is going up 5 from 6 to 11. France goes up 1. And the USA can now research now. And then Great Britain is also going up 2. So they're going to be at 16 now. So only real change is the USA can now start some research. So let's get into our Japanese combat moves now that we are at war with China. So a destroyer from the 8th Fleet is going to pick up a Marine off Formosa, come down here, and drop him in Hainan, taking that with no contest. Let's erase some stuff as we go. Got a bunch of moving into Kwangtung, so we're going to grab a transport, he's going to grab a mountain and a normal infantry, and drop them in Kwangtung. A transport from P-15 is going to grab a marine and an infantry, and drop them in Kwangtung as well. And this last transport is going to come and pick up this final marine and drop him in Kwangtung. So that's 2 marines, 2 infantry, and a mountain infantry dropping into Kwangtung. I'm going to use some of these fun little arrows to show our battles. At least the ones we have to dice out. So, a transport from P-15, he'll move 1. He's going to grab 2 guys. If I can grab this other one. He's going to grab 2 guys and drop them into Nanking, also with no contest. coast is oddly barren, but I love to see it. So an infantry from Rihi, he's just going to walk into Beiping, take that from the CCP. And 2 infantry, an artillery, a cav, and a motorized are all going to move into Suyan. So let's go ahead and grab us another fun little arrow. And then finally, we're going to have a destroyer pick up a marine and go 1-2, drop in Shantung. And a transport is going to grab 2 infantry from Rihi and drop in Shantung as well. So with that, we're going to be assisted by some shore bombardments and some planes. So from the 2 fleets, we're going to... The 8th fleet is still here. I'm going to lock that for a second so I can grab all of these boats just right quick. So the 8th fleet, we're just going to park right here. I'll clean all this up afterwards, don't y'all worry. So we're going to have a battleship move down. Our other battleship is going to join them. The battle cruiser. 1, 2, and 3 heavy cruisers. And along with that, we're going to have 2 tacticals from our fleet carrier are going to move 1, 2 up into Kwangtung, so they'll have 2 movement left. Finding a good way to organize this.
Just put them with your battleships.
Yeah.
Your bombardment for.
Yeah. And then we're gonna... There we go. Okay. So they're gonna have 2 movement left. This fighter is gonna go 1, 2, same thing, 2 movement left. Oh, and if y'all heard him talk, that's my other Axis teammate, Von Dox, playing as Germany and Italy. He's joining me for this since this is the first declaration of war. Our fighter in the 2nd, he's going to kind of chill out here for now, and this light carrier, he'll move later on, but a tactical from the 18th is going to move 1, since he's at an airbase, he gets an extra movement, so 1, 2, 3, 4 into Kwangtung. He's going to have 1 movement left. And then this guy that was in the 2nd on that light carrier, he's just going to go 1 and hit Shantung. And then the other guys in the 18th are going to go with their 1 extra movement, 1 to Rihi and 2 to Suyan. So let's go ahead and get our battles over with. We'll save our big one for the end. So we'll just grab a dice. Smaller ones will roll up here. I'll probably go down and maybe battle board the other one. We'll see. So a first strike into mountain, so that's going to be at a 2 with our artillery. That's a 12, big ol' miss. And then we're going to have 1 infantry boosted. All of our ground units are going to be -1 because of the mountains. So we're going to have a motorized at 1 and a normal infantry at 1. That's 2 misses. Man, I need these on tech rolls. We're going to have a cavalry -1, so he's at 2, and then an infantry -1, but +1 because he's paired with artillery, so he'll be at 2 as well. So 2 at 2. And that's 1 hit. And then our 2 fighters at 6. And that's all the hits we need. So he's going to fire back. The one on the left is going to be the militia at 2. The one on the right is going to be the infantry at 4. And that's 1 hit. So we will lose a infantry. And we took Suyan. Oop, not that. These planes, I'll go ahead and just fly them back to the 18th with their 2 movement left so I don't forget about it. Cav, motorized, arty, and normal infantry are moving in. Alright, next, Shantung, and he's going to, I'm going to get a shore bombardment with our heavy cruiser at 2. And I definitely deleted those dice. Just grab it.
The light cruiser can also get.
I don't believe light cruiser. Yeah, light cruisers don't bombard.
Oh, no?
No. Just heavy cruisers and coastals are the lowest.
Yep.
So our heavy cruiser shore bombardment into Shantung is at 2. Oh, that rolled off a 2. Okay, so 3 infantry class are going to be at 2. There's no rivers, no anything else. No terrain. So 3 at 2. There's our 1 hit we need. And he's going to roll back at a 4. And an 11. So took that with no casualties. Love to see it. This guy had 3 movement left. He came off this carrier, so he's going to go back to 3, I suppose. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll go to the 18th. It's probably the best spot for him right now. And now for the big battle. So, didn't realize that was so far. Let's get rid of all this clutter.
You put in the attack, not the yeah, there you go.
And then
No, you got to reverse. Attack on top and defense on.
I keep doing that. I know what they're rolling for. I know the right numbers. I just keep putting them in the wrong spot. Okay, so gonna have Kwangtung is mountainous, so all my ground units are gonna be -1. My dog is sprinting down the hallway, very loud. Those are gonna be at 1. And then I'm gonna get some shore bombardments, so 2 battleships at 4, a battlecruiser at 3, and 3 heavy cruisers at 2. And then we've got 2 tacticals at 7, 3 tacticals at 7, and a fighter. So let's get our shore bombardments out of the way for our first strikes. We've got 1, to 2 hits. So I imagine he'll lose 2 militia. And now for the rest of our rolls. There's 1, 2 more hits. See if we can finish him off. And that'll do it. So he's going to get to fire back. Double casualties first round for a naval invasion. Let's hope he does not take out all of our Marines. That's misses across the board. So no casualties. Only had 1 casualty up in Suyan. That is how that needs to happen.
Marvelous.
So all of these guys are in the 97th now. Again, I'll clean up all this stuff post-production. And then these planes with that movement left. So that's all.
Make sure you put your marker for Kwang Tung down. You've got the.
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay.
It's under the army. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into our non-combat. Obviously, our fleet carrier is going to come down to the 8th, so that our tactical with 1 movement left can land on there. And then a tactical with 2 movement left is going to land on there. And then these two guys with 2 movement left are going to go land on Formosa. I definitely just took an extra tactical bomber off that.
Yeah.
So they're going to go there.
You've got a KMT infantry in the P-34.
Where at?
Look at P-34.
Oh, yeah.
It needs to be deleted. Just
this light carrier from the 2nd is actually going to move down into the 8th, and one of those planes that came off here, I guess we'll say the tactical, he's going to actually land on that light carrier. Fighter will just land in Formosa. The other fighters are up in Korea. So I reckon the rest of my fleet can probably, for the most part, kind of stay. Our destroyers, we're actually going to go ahead and... Or no, which one of my... Oh, my destroyer down there carried a Marine. My other 2 did not, I don't think. I think this one might have. This one most definitely did not, so he's actually going to move back here. I'll just leave him here. I don't think he moved anything, but I also can't remember right now, so he'll just chill out there. And then our TBD and our light cruiser are going to go join back up with the main fleet. And our submarines, he's going to go 1, 2. This guy is going to move 1 to here.
Get that little coastal, yeah.
Coastal sub, he's going to move over 1.
Only one movement.
Yeah, this coastal sub, he's going to come down 1.
You move 2. Coastal moved 2.
No, coastals only have 1 movement.
I know, but that coastal was where the 8th fleet was, right?
No. He was in P50. Oh, no, you're right. No, he was here.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yep. Okay. So it can only go down to there.
Yeah. Our Siamese ships, they'll just chill there for a bit. And then...
Did you roll for recruitment for
I
him?
was literally just thinking that. So I'll go ahead and roll recruitment. Missed.
Nope.
What do you know? I believe that's all the non-combat that I need to do. He's just going to chill here for now. Yeah, he'll chill here for now. And I believe that's it. This guy's dead. So yeah, I think that's it. So we'll go ahead and place our buys. Our artillery is going up in Rihe. Our militia upgrades, one's going to be in Okinawa, one's going to be in Formosa. And then our 3 infantry class are going to be built back in Kyushu. And now we will collect our income. So since we attacked,
did you want to get your transports back to? Or
I can't. I used them all in the
what
attacks.
about any? Are all your destroyers in
Yeah,
the second?
well, that's what I was talking about. I'm pretty sure I used. I know I used this one in the 8th.
Right, but
And then I
you've
moved
got the
I moved one
yeah.
back, and then I don't I no, I did use this one, so he has to stay there as well. The only one I did not use was this one. He was down
Okay,
here.
all right. I was just checking if you could
Yeah.
have if you had a free one that you could. That way you'd have one for each marine.
Yeah. I moved one back.
You've got transports close by.
Yeah.
That's
So since we did a land attack, we go down one on the U.S. oil bonus,
yep.
and we're getting a bonus for having some coastal territories in China. So we're up to 26 plus 6 bonus, so 32. So we jumped up from 19 to 32 that round. I will absolutely take that. And that should be the end of our Japan turn 3. So I'll go ahead and hand it over to the Commonwealth and Free France to see what they're going to do.